Yeah, obviously it's a nice thing to hear being said about yourself, and in the AFL there are a lot of really good kicks going around. So to have my name in that conversation is nice to hear. So yeah.
How's it got to that point for you that you've been, I suppose, even have the confidence to attempt some of the kicks that we've seen you hit inside 50 and some balls?
Yeah, I think at training throughout the last 3 months, we've been able to practice that man on the mark rule and being able to get some ball going forward and access different parts of the ground. And I feel like that's definitely helped for me with my kicking to be able to have the confidence to access different parts of the ground and be able to use my kick.
What about the kicking itself? Is that something that's always been your weapon, or have you worked on it to get to this point?
Yeah, I feel like I've always had a reasonably good kick, and I think it's a confidence thing, definitely. So I feel like I'm playing with a bit of confidence, which is helping the way that I'm kicking and getting the ball in my hands.
I suppose big forwards like Charlie, after the game, they're reasonably happy with that sort of delivery. They give you, extra handshake and extra beer after the game.
Yeah, Charlie loves it. Me and Charlie have a special connection, and he's hard to miss on the field. You can see him leading at you from a mile away. So me and Charlie have a good connection, and I like kicking the ball to him, and he like kicking goals. So it's a good thing to have.
Is Charlie an angry operator if you don't put it on his chest?
Not really. I guess he just doesn't like the ball at his knees. So Charlie competes really well every game, whether the ball's being delivered to him really well or not. He follows up really well, and that's what we love about Charlie.
This weekend, do you feel like this is your first real test this year?
Yeah, I think we've had a really solid block, a really solid month leading up to this game. So I feel like West Coast will be a challenge for us, and we'll try and take the ball off them and play our game. So we're really looking forward to it as a team to have a challenge of West Coast at Optus Stadium.
You sort of touched on it there, but you've got some pretty good records over there. Well, what's the key to such a powerhouse over in such a, stadium and fans? It's a different world.
Yeah, it's obviously daunting playing anyone at their home ground, but especially West Coast at Optus Stadium. We've gone over with different tactics each year on how to beat them, and it'll be no different this year. We'll be trying to take the ball off them and play our brand of footy in offence.
And obviously good. I mean, Todd's available, Connor's available. You're just about at full strength. It must be a great spot to be in.
Yeah, we haven't got many on the injury list, and we've got such a large depth in our squad, so we're going to have to try and fit people in, and the conversation has been, can we play four tools and in Mitch and Todd as well. So it'll be a tough match committee conversation, but either way, we're playing our most informed 22 every week, so we know what we're going to get.
Do you think you can play all those four?
Yeah, I think when you pick four tools, or when you pick too many tools, you're worried about the speed on the ground and the pressure, and Toddy and Mitch can both apply that. So I think there'll be plenty of confidence if we do play four tools that they'll be able to do that.
Rose looking good at training. We've heard that he'll play if he gets through this week. So far, ticking that.
Yeah, I think he was reasonably close last week, and they just wanted to give him an extra week off just to make sure that he's 100% right, because we are playing a 22 round year, not just wanted to get him into the team. So we're very confident that Rose will be right, and it'll just come down to match committee.
What about you positionally? Last year we saw you move up the ground a bit and then back down the ground. Have you sort of worked out where you're best used?
Yeah, I feel like I'm best used behind the ball at the moment in defence, and obviously I've still got that string to my bow to be able to play wing or in the midfield if we need, but at this stage it looks to be predominantly behind the ball, and I feel confident there at the moment as well.
Did that move into the middle give you anything that sort of helps you play that role better, or if nothing else, I suppose, does it just help rule out you as a midfielder in your own mind for the time being?
Yeah, I guess it opened my eyes to what it's like to be a midfielder and what's required in there, and there's a lot of professional footballers in there, Ollie and Boki, and you feed off them for a good year or so, and you can take a game to a next level moving down back. So I feel like I got something out of it, definitely, and I've held on to a lot of skills that I've developed in there, and it's definitely made me a better footballer overall.
Tough question, but last couple of weeks, especially last weekend, was pretty flawless performance. What can you work on? Is it more of a just keep on going together? You need to improve, if anything.
Yeah, I think round two, there's obviously it's a small sample size, so we'll get more of an indication this weekend on what we need to work on. But we need to be able to consistently back it up. And we're going to have West Coast in Perth this weekend, then we're going to play off a 6-day break against Richmond. So we're going to be tested in the next 2 weeks over consistency and backing up off short breaks with travel.
Do you need a good result in these 2 games to sort of reaffirm where you're at? So we'll say you're top of the table and you're flying against the pros in Essendon. Do you need these 2 results against the powerhouses to have that affirmation in your mind?
Yeah, I think we'll be there'll be a lot of pressure to perform over the next 2 weeks, and we'll find out exactly where what we're doing well and what we need to work on. And we're looking forward to the challenge. It'll be 2 massive weeks, and we'll be focusing first and foremost on West Coast this weekend. Too easy. Thanks, guys.
Thanks,
Cheers.
Dan.